thing going?
Let's get it rolling.
All right. Well, our first guest tonight, dear friend of mine, he is a blogger, an author, a guy with a weird costume habit. So we plugged it a little bit. I will actually let him talk about it. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Eric Smith. Welcome to Pretending to be on TV, Mr. Smith.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I can't help but notice you have a helmet in your hand.
I do.
Yes. Which is, I brought you on. I wanted to talk to you about your book, and we'll get there. But for last week, I don't know if you guys saw, there was a big story on the internet. There was a guy who sold his engagement ring and bought Master Chief armor from the game Halo. And this is the guy. This is Eric. He's the one who did it. So you want to talk a little bit?
Yes.
Even without the applause sign, people were glad that you pawned off your engagement ring.
Yeah,
there
I
are some
was
excited
too,
people out
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, a few of us were pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it was definitely a good choice. So yeah, early last year in January, I was all psyched to propose to this supposedly special girl, and showed up, had the ring in my pocket, about to do it, and she's like, "Oh, been sleeping with my karate instructor." And I'm like, I'm Ted from How I Met Your Mother, and it was just the worst. So I went home and had the ring in my dresser drawer for a long time until I finally sold it and decided to do the most responsible thing, buy a suit of Master Chief armor instead of paying off student loans or
what better?
something sensible.
What better way
like
to
that.
spend it?
And I wrote this silly little essay about it, and it just went all over the internet, my whole personal life. So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it was on the MSN's main site. I think CNET picked it up.
Yeah,
you were
CNET
getting
was
calls
on.
from a couple TV shows
Yeah.
that are actually on television.
Yeah.
And you shot them all down to come pretend to be on TV.
Yes.
Which we of course appreciate.
Thank you.
But can I see the helmet?
Oh, please. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is I don't know if you guys are big video game nerds. I'm assuming our demographic, a few of you are. Master Chief from the game Halo.
Yes.
Right. And this one I know you had to buy the armor in parts.
Yes, it showed
Does
up
this fit
in
on my giant
pieces.
No, it does not.
You have a gigantic melon.
I do. I was going to put it on and complete the rest of the interview, but I can't get it on my giant head. Right, so you bought it in pieces, and that one I know specifically. Tell me about the guy who made that.
There's this like legendary armor builder, which is a strange thing to say, who is from the Philippines that makes stormtrooper helmets, and he made this guy. Yeah.
Excellent. And we did a show at the Allentown Comic Book Convention 2 weeks ago, and I met one of the stormtroopers. You know, they go around, they escort whoever's dressed as Darth Vader that day. We met the guy. He claimed to be the oldest stormtrooper reenactor at 70 years old. And you in the essay, which I read, and we've talked about your Master Chief costume, our Master Chief costume. It's uncomfortable, right? It's not
terribly uncomfortable. It's like 40 pounds.
Right. So this is just the helmet. That's just part of it. So that's the full suit, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's like 3 blocks away from my house, and it took me like 15 minutes to get there because it's weighs a lot.
It's tough walk. It's a complicated. You need help putting it on.
Yeah.
But this one I liked a lot. You're picking out your beer selection for the evening.
Yeah, that's a beer place right near my house too. So
yeah. So besides dressing up as Master Chief, you're also an author.
Yes.
Right. You wrote a book.
Yes. Wrote this book called Textual Healing. Came out last year.
It did, and I've read it. It is wonderful. My favorite character is your main character's best friend in the book is named Sean Tickle.
Yeah, he is.
Which he was just. I mean, if I have one criticism of your book, more Sean Tickle.
Yeah, I know.
Which how'd you come up with the character of Sean Tickle?
It was based on you.
Nice. That's probably what I liked so much about him.
Yeah.
And you're working on another one, and you work in the publishing industry.
Yes.
Besides just your own.
Yes, I'm working on a new YA like fantasy sort of book, a lot different than the first one. And then I work at a publishing house called Quirk. We're the people that did Pride and Prejudice and Zombies and.
Right. There was some big titles. Out of Quirk.
There's actually some of our books in the little gift shop over there. So
which ones?
You guys want to go over there?
Yeah, well,
there's
an intermission coming up. They can go purchase books.
Yeah,
what are we shopping for?
Oh, there's like cookbooks and stuff.
They make great Christmas books.
Yeah, good.
You were talking about your book. You've not been working on it as much as you probably should have been. You've been a little preoccupied lately.
Yeah.
With what?
There's this video game called Skyrim. You know, it's just see you guys.
Half my staff is clapping.
It's just
we can't get anything done this month because everybody's playing this game.
Yeah, it's incredible. it's sad. I actually met this new girl, and it's just like
In the game? 'Cause
No, in
I
real
I don't think they're real.
no, in real life, and it's just such bad timing because I have this game. Just,
Yeah, I've already scheduled a week between Christmas and New Year's to not do anything because I know my wife is buying me the new Zelda game.
Oh, nice.
I'm, like, I'm not going to be doing anything that
Yeah,
week.
so you get it.
Yeah.
But the game is amazing. It's like this giant epic RPG type of thing, and it's making me feel like it's unleashing my like sociopathic tendencies because I'm playing the game, having a good time, and I see like a brother and sister playing with their dog, having a nice little fun time in the game, and I just have to set them on fire.
That's not a normal thing to do.
No, it's not. But in the game, I just sit there in my living room cackling. I'm like, oh my god.
So what you're
What's
telling me
going on?
is you're secretly some kind of crazy maniac.
I think so. It's bad.
It's no longer secret.
Right. So it's only a matter of time before you actually put on the Master Chief armor and go around just offing people in Philadelphia.
it might happen.
We got to get you on some kind of watch list. Well, Mr. Smith, thank you very much for
Thank
pretending
you.
to be on television.